What's up, guys? It's a beautiful morning today. A little bit chilly. I got the truck back on her feet yesterday. Now today we're going to be removing the intake manifold because I'm chasing down a P0174 system 2 lean on bank 2. So we got cylinders 2, 4, 6, and 8 on this side. When I run the truck, I've got true dual exhaust, and you can actually see the unhappiness coming out the one exhaust pipe. So I replaced the oxygen sensors. I've got good wires, good coils, good plugs, so that stuff can all be ruled out. I put a new fuel pump into it here just last week, and the thing still wants to be a headache. So we're gonna pull this intake off and put some silicone on the gaskets, see if we can get her sealed up. So what I do is I just unplug the wiring, leave the throttle body on, unplug this, unplug your alternator. There's a sensor down here on the side you gotta unplug. You don't have to unplug the fuel injectors. That harness will come off with the rail. So, as you can see right there it is. So all it is 10 of these long 10 mil bolts holding it on. So you gotta take all those out. And the next step is going to be to pop this fuel line off, which we're going to need this. So I'll get the fuel line off, and then this intake's ready to lift out. And hopefully maybe we might be able to see where it was leaking. Regardless, we're going to silicone it up and put it back together because I know the trouble's on this side. Alright guys, fuel line's off. Obviously you're going to have some fuel run out when you take that off. You can help reduce it by playing with that pressure valve there and releasing some of it. And keep in mind that those can stick on there. I take mine off quite often and it was still stuck, so little things like that always try to fight with you. So now we're just going to get this harness tucked back, and I'm going to grab this thing and lift her out. Alright, the intake's out, and it's funny because my misfire counter was counting troubles in cylinder 6, and as you can see it's rusty here in between them two cylinders, and of all things there was actually a blade of grass hanging off the corner of the valve cover and went right into the number 3 port, which I have no idea how it got there, but maybe somebody put this motor together in a field or something. But I coated the gaskets in this Permatex copper gasket maker. It's great stuff. So now the hard part is going to be setting that thing back in there without rolling these front and back gaskets out, because these are a bugger. And there we have it, guys. It's all back together. I'm going to give you a warning. That intake is extremely heavy. Well, not extremely heavy, but it's heavy and awkward. I'm lucky I got a body lift. If you don't have a body lift, this job is a super pain in the rear. Just one thing I want to note for you guys: the gaskets that go across the ends, I'd recommend, once you get it setting in place, to reach down in behind with your hand. And the gasket has little corners onto it on each end, and you can actually feel them with your finger hanging over the metal lip edge of the block. So you can kind of finger feel to make sure that gasket stays in place and that it doesn't fall out on you. Other than that, bolt her all back up, put her together, put your fuel line back on like I didn't. There's a little retaining lock here somewhere. Nothing to it. Make sure you plug all your wires in and you're good to go. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe. Hope you enjoy.